Hello YouTubes, I'm doing this video here for a friend. He asked how to create a basic PHP file that one will put out the very famous hello world, and the other will be to save the file to a basic text file. So what we're going to do is that I'm going to use this browser here. It's called Brackets. You can get it from the website brackets.io. It's free, very powerful, much better than Notepad. And that's what I'll be using here to create a file. So what we do, we start by going File, New. And because of PHP being this language, we both start off with this bracket, open angle bracket, question sign, PHP, enter. This is just a practice of mine. Question sign again, and opposite angle bracket to close it off. With this, I'm going to file, I'm going to save as, and I'm going to save it in my local host. If you'd like a video about that, you can leave a comment and I'll put a video about that. Examp folder is the name of the one that I'm using, noted here. I'm going to put it in the HT docs folder, which acts as the main area to store all web pages of all types. And I'm going to name this one simply for most cases so I can remember it easy. And the most important thing, the file extension type .php. So make sure that this is set to all files and that you have .php. And with that we save it. Then we can continue editing. So to create or to make this file simply say hello in any browser, we just do an echo. So you look at it like when you're out, you just echo something out. So when you echo or make an echo, is actually the sound going out. So echo. Open, close quotation. Brackets does this thing where it will automatically sometimes complete what you're going to do. So echo, and I'm going to put hello Youtubez. And semicolon to close off our line. And I'm just going to save it. I use Ctrl S, but for the sake of this, I'm going to use the file long way. And we save it. Then we can go to our browser and type in localhost /forafraid.php. Type the full name and enter. Here we have it. That's the basic part, really basic part of PHP. To ensure it works, everything's set up right, the localhost, everything. Just type that. Simple. And now for the slightly harder part, we're going to take this hello Youtubez and we're going to store it into a text file that we can open and view. So before, what we did was just simply echo it. There's another way to echo a sentence or echo anything, and if I put it in a variable. To put something in a variable, we simply have to put the $sign and then give our variable a name. So I'll give this name hello. And then we say equal, and we leave the quotes, and the semicolon. So all of this here, the hello Youtubez, is being stored in this variable. You may ask, how does PHP know whether it's an int or a varchar or something of the sort? Don't worry, PHP just knows how to store things and to store them well. And then we can echo the same variable. So that's storing it in the variable, which is the first part of helping it make it easy to store it in a text file. The next thing we're going to do is use 3 commands from PHP that will allow us to create the file, put something or edit the file, and then close the file off. And those are fopen, fwrite, and fclose. You can find out more about these not only from within brackets itself, because when you start the type it will give you a slight definition. You can also go to php.net. and it will give you every single command and all of that stuff. But to get there, what I'm going to do is use the fopen I'm just going to Google F open, it's going to carry me there, php.net. And here we can see far more detail on our brackets gave us, which was just this. We can see everything that it will take. We get examples, parameters, we can see all the different modes that we can activate. We're going to be using W, which, as this says, open for writing only, place the file pointer at the beginning of the file, and truncate file to 0 length. That means get rid of any excess content. And if the file does not exist, it will attempt to create it, provided that the file name is there, it will write it over. Alright, so let's go back. So first part of it is F open, and then we open brackets, and we're going to give our file name. So I'm going to call this file name, I'm going to make everything basic. So file name is new file, and the file type, txt, comma, there's a mistake here, this should be in quotes, and comma, which we set the type, the mode, which is that, for this, and then we're going to put all of this into a variable again. Okay, just for the sake of making this easy to recall, we're going to call it, then we're going to write what we have in the variable hello to this file, and to do that we do f write open, we're writing it to a new file, which is our variable, and what we're putting in a new file is hello, semicolon. Finally, F close open, we're closing new file, semicolon, and we save that, all of this, we save, then we go back to our browser, any browser, and we are going to open our file, and all going well, this will work. So localhost / for a friend, my friend, you know who you are, enter. So far we are successful because we are still seeing hello Youtubez. But the real jackpot is if when we open our folder, we see new file. When we open new file, we see hello Youtubez. And that's how to create a PHP file that says hello, whatever you want to say at all, and also how to write what it says into a basic text file. Alright, that's it. We're done, YouTube. Later.